From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Sunday, January 28th, 2018. Silver is trading at $17.39 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,350 per ounce. Zencash is trading at $47, and the average price of Bitcoin is $11,664. Antiwar.com reports a written statement to the Senate Intelligence Committee from Google, Twitter, and Facebook revealed that they found absolutely no evidence of any attempt by Russia to influence any U.S. votes within the past year, 2017, and were unaware of any state-sponsored attempts to interfere at all. With Congress increasingly desperate to turn up something they can pin on Russia interference-wise, there is growing pressure on major technology companies to dig through their logs to try to find something conceivably Russia-related. Facebook has appeared to be the most eager to come up with something, having claimed that 129 events were created by people they suspect being in league with the Russians, though later conceded they had no information if any of these events ever actually took place. Facebook did, however, claim an insignificant overlap between the putative Russians and the Trump campaign. That's somewhat surprising, as oftentimes attempts to label someone a secret Russian hinge heavily on them being perceived as pro-Trump in such after-the-fact investigations.
Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. UPI reports the civil rights anthem We Shall Overcome is now in the public domain as a result of a copyright protection settlement. Song publisher Ludlow Music on Friday agreed that the melody and lyrics of the song are hereafter dedicated to the public domain. That means that no one will have to pay a license fee for the use of the song. In 1960 and 1963, Ludlow Music registered copyrights for the melody. It said the song's authors, including folk singer Pete Seeger, made changes to earlier versions of the song. Last September, Judge Denise L. Cody of U.S. District Court in Manhattan, New York, ruled the key verse in We Shall Overcome was not under copyright for lack of originality. The judge said the copyright registrations were flawed and that the song publisher had not identified the original work on which their derivative was based and did not clearly identify the differences. She said changing will to shall does not make the Seeger version an original work. The publisher of the song was facing fraud claims for charging the producers of Lee Daniels' film The Butler up to $100,000 for a license fee to use the song. A trial was set for February 5th, and Ludlow agreed not to sue. But that was not enough for the judge and the legal team at Wolf Haudenstein, which previously was involved in the case that put Happy Birthday to You in the public domain. In a statement, Ludlow said unspecified royalties since the early 1960s had been donated to the nonprofit Highlander Research and Education Center in Tennessee for grants and scholarships in black communities. For over 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. And as a Bitcoin-preferred business, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts Brokerage today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports New York's chief prosecutor will investigate a company that, according to a New York Times article published on Saturday, sold millions of fake followers on social media accounts to celebrities and others wanting to goose their online presence. Eric Schneiderman, the state's attorney general, said the company, Devumi, would be undermining the internet's use as a tool for transparency and democracy if, as the Times reported, it was selling so-called bots using identities stolen from real social media users. Schneiderman posted on Twitter, impersonation and deception are illegal under New York law. The growing prevalence of bots means that real voices are too often drowned out in our public conversations. Those who can pay the most for followers can buy their way to apparent influence. Devumi advertises itself on websites as selling online followers for various social media platforms, including Pinterest and YouTube. It promises Twitter users they can buy up to 500,000 additional followers from the company, which describes itself as committed to the goal of increasing your social media presence and credibility with guaranteed results. The company, which did not respond to questions on Saturday, told the Times it did not sell fake users or steal real people's identities. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.